Hello, welcome to Todd Miller TV. Today's episode is what happens if you put your house on the market and then change your mind. You decide you don't want to sell. It happens quite often. Events in your life change, whatever. You just say, hey, look, we don't want to sell now. So what happens? Can you just get out of the listing? Well, that's a good question. So there's two sort of things. I would separate it based on, are you under contract? Meaning, did you tell a buyer you'll sell the house to them and then sign a contract saying you'll do that? Because if you did, you may have problems, okay? The buyer can say, we have agreement to sell the house, and if you cancel that, I am damaged somehow, and then they could file a lawsuit for performance, potentially. So, the question is, at that point it's more difficult. Now, before that, it's a lot easier. So what you do is you just go to your agent and say, hey, look, events changed, that job I lost I got back, or I got this other job and I want to keep the house now, or whatever the reason is that you were selling that is now no longer there. And so how should you best do this? Well, the first thing is read through your listing agreement. The listing agreement may say you can cancel it, but you can't relist it with another agent, because they're afraid that you'll just cancel with them, relist with somebody else, and they won't earn anything. So check that. Also, there may be a cancellation fee. So the agent may say, hey, look, if you can cancel listing any time, but you got to pay me $1,000 or $500 or $1,500 or whatever, just they'll throw a number in there. And that's because they actually do spend time and money paying for a photographer, putting sign out blockbox. Maybe they have an assistant that works for them they have to pay, or they're just spending time working for you, and then they do all this work for the commission at the end. So they do this work, they get the house going, they do marketing, maybe they start negotiating offers, and then you change your mind. And so check for cancellation fee, it may be in there. A tactic to use, a nice thing to do, would be say, look, we want to cancel. We promise, though, if we ever list the house again, we'll let you list it, because you were so gracious letting us out of the listing. But we just can't do it right now. We're just not in a position, or our event circumstances changed. We changed our mind, whatever. Just be cool to the agent. But if circumstances change, they change. And if your agent's really good about it and they understand, but ultimately it's whatever you put in writing. If you put in writing there was a fee, you're going to have to pay it. If you're under contract with a buyer, it gets trickier. But hey, if the buyer will agree, and then both agents agree to not try to collect commission for the work they've done, and you get it all in writing saying cancel the deal, you can do it. So it is possible to cancel escrow. It's possible to cancel your listing agreement if you change your mind. So, the bottom line is really the way to make this work is be open with everybody, communicate with everybody, explain the reasons why, and then ask for, to get out of it. And if you have a fee to pay, you have a fee to pay. So anyway, that is my update for today, and hope to see you on another video. Thanks.